I don't get a lot of Johnny Lightning anymore, unfortunately, because I love Johnny Lightning. They do some amazing stuff, but they don't do True 164, which I think I'm going to be mainly focusing on. And this one I got because Johnny Lightning still fills a lot of niches for me. For instance, I recently ordered a Viper. Oh, excuse me, Viper SRT10 from them because there's no company currently that's manufacturing it at True 164. I know that Auto World has released one, but it's only in their basic range, what they call the Deluxe series, which is not really something I'm interested in. And in this case, I ordered them because I want to see like their more shiny stuff. Because if you don't know, Hot Wheels Spectral Flame stuff are pretty much only seen in well, RLC releases and Super Treasure Hunts, which are one, rare, two, expensive. And I feel like I saw these online and was like, they look really good. They look as good as an RLC, because what do you get in RLC models? This is part of my rant because I don't really, RLCs are just not accessible for me. I'm planning on getting a membership next year just to have a feel at it, like get the membership model, maybe a couple more throughout the year. But like their stuff is so expensive, and I don't know if it's really better than everything else. Cause like for $25, $30, what are you getting? Like a not True 164 model. That's, I would definitely give them. It's really looks really gorgeous, really well manufactured, but it's not True 164. It has shiny paint, and some of the models have opening parts, but then other companies have been there, done that, and a lot of their stuff, their premium releases from a lot of companies like Auto World and M2 Machines, which I know is a bit more shaky, but Greenlight all have opening parts easily. It's just part of their regular premium releases. In terms of rarity, both Auto World and Johnny Lightning manufacture their regular premium stuff at lower numbers than RLC, so it just seems like manufactured scarcity, like making people go through hoops just to buy your stuff and hike their prices super high. So you either have to pay like $25-$30 to get it on release, or you have to pretty much pay more than twice that much for aftermarket. And I don't get it. I would like to have one, but so Johnny Lightning has these holiday classics, these pretty much holiday decoration stuff, and most of the time they're really shiny, pretty much have a spectral flame look to them. And this one I got for pretty cheap, so it was like, why not? And the seller sent this thing in a bag, in a bag, which I was very, very dismayed. But the seller was also really nice. Like they actually wrote like, thank you for the purchase, stuff like handwritten, and I was like, okay. And beside this one was already box was already pretty battered on the listing and didn't really suffer super much. I'm not one to cook packaging anyway, so I didn't really mind. Also, it's like so dirty inside. This was, by the way, a 2000 and 2003 release, so this was during the Plain Mantis era. If we can see here, we see Plain Mantis right here. And it comes with three models: the Volkswagen Beetle, the classic Beetle, the new Beetle, and the Volkswagen Samba. Basically the Type 2 T1. And this one can go away now, go into a recycling bin. And yeah, these models look really, really good. And again, like the inside is so dirty, so a lot of them I already rubbed them a few times, but there's been a bit of a paint damage already inside the box, which is unfortunate, but for the price I got, I'm pretty happy to showcase you this. So this is the classic Beetle. I did the numbers for this one. This is actually a proper 164, which is nice. Look at that really good green, shiny green paint. Goodyear tires, full deco. You can see on the back, the rear bumper. Like, I don't get it. Like, and you see 2003 on the side. Like, why are RLC so expensive? Like, is there actually a reason other than just like manufacturer scarcity? So for one thing, not having one is not a big deal, but on the other hand, not having one just makes it even more frustrating. This is the new Hot Wheels release, the classic bug, and you can see Hot Wheels again just cannot help but try to tune things, and you can see kind of made it like a low rider. Was big rear wheels and just riding very low to the ground, just unnecessary. It still looks really good. I like the model, but put it next to like a proper 164 classic Beetle, you really see the difference. And for someone who likes stuff stock, this is hands down the superior version. Yeah, gorgeous paint. I like deco wise, color wise, this is definitely comparable to RLC car. And down here we see Johnny Lightning 2002 playing mantis made in China. There's a 273 there. I don't know what that means exactly. Next up we have the new Beetle, and this new Beetle in this awesome kind of like candy red looks also really gorgeous. This is not true 164. This is quite a bit larger, which is a shame, but Johnny Lightning doesn't do everything true 164, so this is to be expected. Not much to say. You can see the Volkswagen logo at the back, as well as the back lights is printed. Front lights are painted as well, printed, as well as the front logo. Cool car, but not much to say. Again, metal body. All of these cars have metal body, metal base, so very heavy. And to put the two models next to each, I don't have I have a Hot Wheels New Beetle Cup, but that thing is like way too big, even bigger than this one actually. Look good next to each other, right? Pretty sweet pair. Finally, the Samba bus. Samba bus, I think, has sustained the most damage while being in the box, and you can see a couple of scratches. Some of them are like dirt that I haven't been able to rub out, and which is unfortunate. But from like a little bit of a distance, you can barely notice it. Really nice. Has a lot of window openings. Again, 2003 on the side. Rear deco. What does it say back here? I didn't see it. Yeah. Type 2 T1, the Kumbi bus, basically, as it would say in German. Proper front details as well. So these are really cool. They come in a box set, as I showed you at the beginning. Again, Goodyear tires, metal base. Let's see what the back says. Yeah, the back just says Volkswagen. I don't know if it shows. Yeah, I think you might be able to tell. This is a really cool set in my opinion. Not too much to talk about it. Yeah, I'm not really into like the super shiny paint, but it's really cool to have a few. If I see anything really, if I see something like this again from Johnny Lightning being sold at a good price, I will probably pick them up. But yeah, like, I don't know, how is this not as good as a RLC release? I don't get it. And this is from 2003. After 17 years, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's suffered a little bit of damage, especially this one. I think pretty much only this one, but great pair. Oh, and there's another Johnny Lightning T1. You can see these two are not exactly the same. This microbus, or this more like a panel bus is stands a little bit higher. Oh, these two, by the way, are pretty much true 164. A little bit higher. I think it's mostly the wheels, you can see. And this one, let's see which one. I think it's still from the I'm pretty sure it's still from the Playing Mantis era, but it actually doesn't even say. It just says Johnny Lightning 1966 VW van made in China. Interesting. Still a good looking pair. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this box set. Looks really good. Oh yeah, and these are Christmas decorations, because they also come with these clips. You can see so you can clip this into. This only works with cars with like opening windows or already opened windows, so you can clip them on, put it on a tree, but I'm not going to do that, and there's a chance it might chip the paint as well, which I'm definitely not about to do. So that's it for my look at this 3-car set. Very cool, and that's it. Short video today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.